My name is Damon Rampanen. I'm a Nuu-chah-nulth youth from Mahauset. My First Nations name is Nuu-chah-nulth, means whale jumping out of the water. And I live in Port Alberni, and I'm part of a youth council who are getting back in touch with their history and culture. And I want to talk about a man who means so much to me and has given me teachings throughout my life. When I think about traditional foods, I think about my papa. He has helped my family return to our traditional territory called viccifn. He fishes, he sets out traps, he hunts deers, he knows what's good to use for medicine and what's bad. He's an altogether everything kind of guy. Although he's not Nuu-chah-nulth, he has acquired a lot of skills and knowledge of our people, and he passes this on to his grandchildren. My papa is a very unique person. Although he was not born here, he has made a strong connection to the land, and this is his story. My papa was born in Nuu-chah-nulth, Finland, during World War II. His given name is Damon Rampanen. He was born December 25, 1943. After World War II, Finland was in war debt with Russia, and life was hard. After the war, Kalevi's father, Joel, was a mason and sauna maker. One day, a healthy Finnish Canadian was admiring his sauna that he built and invited Joel and his family to move to Canada. Kalevi moved here to Canada with his family, his father, Joel Rampanen, his mother, Lempi Rampanen, his sister, Silka, and her husband, Oke, and brothers, Vilko, Yelmar, and Eric and Danny. They wanted a new beginning, but adjusting here at first was difficult because of new culture, new language, and new change. And that prompted Kalevi to change his name to John. His family took a vacation to British Columbia and fell in love immediately because it reminded them of Finland. Through the 1960s and 70s, John traveled throughout BC as a logger and a fisherman. As an outsider to Canadian culture, he was always closer to First Nations people. His willingness to learn and connection with nature provided him the opportunity to gain teachings from the First Nations people. John married Charlotte Zecher in the mid-1970s. They had been together for 39 years and legally for 35 in 1975. They started a family together, Tamara, Joe James, and John Rampanen, and each had been taught traditional culture and food, and to this day John still teaches his family traditional ways. One day John went to a restaurant and they were waiting to order some food, and the waitress brought out a bottle of ketchup, not knowing what this red thick liquid was because there was no such thing as ketchup in Finland. They wanted to be polite and eat it. Soon after they had finished having this mysterious red stuff, and the waitress came back and saw that they had finished it. She came back with an even bigger bottle of ketchup, and they all started to shout, "No more, no more!" When my papa had told us this story, it brought back joyful memories of his past with his brothers and sister. I haven't seen my papa laugh so hard in my life. My papa has been a big inspiration in my life because he proves that you don't need to be a First Nations person to live the lifestyle and culture. And I am grateful for all the teachings my grandfather has passed down and continues to teach me every day. And I will continue his teachings to the future grandchildren when I am older.
Big John, Big John. Every morning at the mine you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 245, kind of broad at the shoulder and narrow at the hip. And everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John.